Many Bahamians are now receiving food assistance, and through the Urban Renewal program, children are not having daily hot meals. Lloyd Allen has more in this live interview.
Well, good morning again, LaDon. Good morning, Bahamas. It's a hot Wednesday morning, but this morning we're here at the Urban Renewal office in the Flamingo Gardens community. I'm speaking with the acting director, Mr. Kellen Russell, who's talking about a lunch feeding program for children in the community, and that spanned over about 10 Urban Renewal offices, and that started over a week ago. Good morning, Mr. Russell.
Good morning, Mr. Allen.
So talk to us about what prompted Urban Renewal to actually get this project started.
One of the things that happen is Urban Renewal, normally every year we host a summer camp, whereas we have over 1,000 children. And so because we would have over 1,000 children during the summer camp where we would have free breakfast, free lunch, what we did is because of the pandemic and we are unable to have the large gatherings, the programs and projects manager, we began to sit together and we said, what can we do that we will still be able to reach the children even though it will not call for large gatherings? And so it clicked to us at the same time. Free lunch. So we would allow the children to come and pick up their lunch just as they would normally have it in the camp, but seeing that they can't sit there, we just allow them to come, allow their parents to accompany them, pick up the free lunch, and then they can go about their business for the day.
Now, just yesterday we ran a story. We covered your Baintown as well as Fort Charlotte offices. Again, great programs. Ms. Knowles, Cheryl Knowles, talk to us about what that lunch looks like. What time do the kids come out, and what sort of queuing system do we have to minimize that contact?
Okay, what the lunch look like? We have curry chicken. We have French fries, like today, chicken and French fries. We have hamburger and fries. We have steamed chicken and white rice. And so what we do is we make sure that the staff is available. As you can see on the desk, we have hand sanitizer. Every child is sanitized. And we have the staff available to make sure that they're wearing masks as well as practicing social distancing. Like the director said already, Urban Renewal desire is to constantly try and assist and reach the children as well as parents and senior citizens in the community who are in need. And so this program is to make sure, like the director said also, every summer we have the children for the full month of July. And so we kind of use that as an opportunity to eliminate some of the stress of the parents as they're home, feeding them every day. And with the pandemic in place, we saw it fit not to just let it slide, but let's see what we can still do to assist our urban communities and the parents to alleviate just a little bit of pressure off them throughout the month.
Now, Mr. Russell, as you said, the project started over a week ago. How many kids have you actually been able to facilitate? I know you have some staff members on the inside as well that start from as early as 8 o'clock in the morning, yes, preparing these meals.
Yes. So through the day, you would find out that our numbers would fluctuate through the week. And so you would find out that not a day passes whereas we would move below the 900 quota. So you would find out every day, for the most part, it's between 900 to 1,000 children, over 1,000 children in the city that we would have been able to feed. And I said the city because, as we speak, Grand Bahama is actually doing the same thing as well as Bimini. I spoke to the manager of Bimini this morning, and she has advised me that up to yesterday, they would have had at least 90 children who came to pick up their free lunches in Bimini. And so it's about 500 persons in Grand Bahama, 100 at each of the 5 urban centers.
Now, I know that you're Biminites, so I'm sure Bimini is getting our special attention. But again, as we wrap up, obviously as the kids come up, do you have a queuing system? Again, what protocols are in place to minimize contact to ensure that the line operates smoothly?
This is what we would have done a week or 2 weeks prior to the program kicking off on last week. What we would have done is we would have sent out the notice for parents to call the centers, and what began to happen is they would have registered, and so once they would have registered, we gave them like intermission. So you would find out the first crew is between 12 to about 12:15. We get that first rush. We let there be a 5-minute to 10-minute break, and then we go into 12:25, and then you would have the crew going straight through until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And so once they come, the police officers of Urban Renewal, they are normally present so that they can enforce the social distancing on the premise, as well as those parents that would have accompanied them. We make sure that there is social distancing. When parents accompany their children and they recognize that there is a long line, what they do is they wait in their cars, and then once there's a breakage, they come and they would follow through. And so there is order once they would have come at each of the centers. And then, of course, there is sanitizing to ensure that the stuff is picked up and everyone is cleaned.
All right, and so of course that's a significant assistance to the community. Many parents are obviously benefiting from that operation. You said over 900 students have been helped up to this point, and so of course parents, if you need more information on this program, you can visit the Urban Renewal website to obtain more information. Reporting here from the Flamingo Gardens Urban Renewal Office for the morning edition, Lloyd Allen, ZNS Network News.